Everybody, come on in here, man. Chop this game up with me. And don't take long like we do on the other ones, man, because sin don't be long on these videos on this channel. No, because I know that most of y'all attention span is just like that. So, yeah, get up in here, man. Hold on, let me spread this. Blessings to all the ladies. Yeah. There we go. But as you come in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure if you're not subscribed, just so, because many of you got an invitation from me. Yeah. But just so I don't have to do that all the time, make sure, thank you, man. Hold on, let me do that for him. There we go. And to the fellas that's coming in, no disrespect, but I only want really my mods present on this channel. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah. So if you are not a mod, yeah, I really don't need you in the comment section. Yeah, you can watch, you can listen to the game, but this is the ladies channel. Yeah. I know you're like, what? Yeah, man, but a lot of times the ladies be fearful of saying anything because when we on the other channel, you know what I mean? Of course, a lot of the fellas be, aggressive. Yeah, but you don't always have to be aggressive to be, progressive, with a woman, and sometimes the ladies get a little fearful of saying anything and, because it's just an innumerable amount of men saying things. So I just wanted to make it very lady friendly, Coco, hey, baby, you done brought your fine ass up in here. Naomi, what's going on, baby? Blessings to Punchy. I'm going to give you guys, how many minutes I've been? Yeah, 2 minutes. I've been live 2 minutes. Give it a few more. Let y'all get in here. I want you to really hear this. I don't have, because if you've been looking at the timestamps, Sin don't be really trying to go over an hour over here, These ones don't be, long. Now, as we increase in population, it will. And let me say this to the ladies. No, don't time them out. Block them, Prince. Yeah, it's only for my mods. Matter of fact, I fuck with you. You the homie, but yeah, you gotta go. And it's no offense to the brothers that's here. But again, man, it's the game for the ladies channel, man, So I got the ladies here, and I only need a few fellas to preside. I don't need a gang. I don't need the 1 million nigga man march in my comment section. Nah, I don't. KD, hey, baby, what's going on? All right, I'm going to give y'all 1 more minute before I start. Hey, baby, blessings to you. Okay, we got Snazzy up in here. Appreciate that. She done came up in here. Hold on. Before I even get started, how y'all day going? What's going on with you? You feeling all right? Okay, Bug then brought her fine ass up in here. Okay. Shout out to Bug. Mika, hey, baby, how you doing? I see I got the sisters in here. I feel good. Yeah. But let me say this before I get started. To the ladies that's not participants of the lifestyle. You might say, Sin, I like, the fact that you created a channel for the ladies, but, I'm not a hoe. And I don't have no intentions of being one. Let me just say this to you, baby, that the things that are said, all topics, and this ain't just to you, this is really to all the ladies. You might not be in that lifestyle, but it might be some things that's said about a topic that's so meaningful, so powerful, so impeccable that it's even applicable to you if you utilize it right. Did you hear what I said? That you might not even be a part of that lifestyle, but it's still some knowledge and some wisdom that's being conveyed, and you can still apply it to your life. You don't have to have no intentions of being a hoe. And then some of you, I encourage everybody to be the museum of game. I encourage you to be an informative representative. I want you to be knowledgeable. I don't want you to be limited in nothing. So it's a lot about my lifestyle that you don't understand. It's a lot of squares. It's a lot of YouTubers. It's a lot of goofies on this particular platform speaking on things and they have no clue. So without, any further ado, allow me to give you an outstanding understanding so you'll no longer have a misunderstanding, But blessings to everybody. But let's get right into it. Now, for the fellas that's currently watching, I just want to say to you, you can watch too, but no, this ain't for you. I hope this ain't for you. Yeah, I hope you don't got no hoe partners. I know some of the ladies listening saying, no, that you don't know what you're talking about. I got a lot of pimp partners, baby. You shouldn't have a lot of pimp partners. If he's your partner and he's your so-called pimp partner, 9 out of 10, baby, he ain't no pimp. Yeah, he's not a pimp, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you could just talk to him anytime you want, do whatever you want, when you want, without giving him what he want, which is some motherfucking money, baby, he's not a pimp. Yeah, but he my pimp partner. No. So, if you're listening, guys, no, you shouldn't have a whole partner. Thank you for sharing your mind with us, and blessings to you, darling. I appreciate that. But without any further ado, let me break some things down, because I see a lot of new ladies that's entering into my lifestyle. A lot of you are novices. Then some of you have been around for some years, but your knowledge is still not up to par. See, what do you mean by that? I'm a hoe. No, well, you've called some dates, you've done some things, and I know you got 3 or 4 in the title on your Instagram page. You got, unstoppable, unknockable Sasha 304 or whatever, right? But, your knowledge is not up to par. You might have been professing to be in the game and you might have been doing some dates for 3 to 5 years. But if we ask you questions pertaining to the lifestyle, a lot of you are ignorant. You're not knowledgeable concerning the lifestyle, So this is to help you. This is not to minimize you, disrespect you or anything, but just to bring, the irrefutable truth, which is this game. Okay. So, when you first start in this game, and then for the ladies that's been in the game for a little minute, some of you, you women being governed by your feelings, you end up getting involved in a lot of toxic, relationships, toxic friendships, toxic associations that's hindering you from elevating in life, And as I keep saying, man, the best definition, hold on. There we go. I couldn't see the comments. I said the best definition. No, but, the only way to be successful is to keep making sacrifices. There is no success without sacrifice. It is. No matter how you look at it, in every lifestyle, you have to make a sacrifice. The price of being successful, the price of success is sacrifice. And sometimes those sacrifices have to be people. Yeah. Sometimes it's people, man. Sometimes it's things. And many of you are associating, with bitches that really ain't about this game, man. On Instagram, they might talk a good one when they go live on dinosaurs or when they go live on their page. But those of you that know these people that I'm talking about, they're really not about this life, once the live go off. Yeah, So you have those, that are hoe partners, somebody that's encouraging you to do the right thing, enticing you, compelling you to do what's vital to the title, of a hoe. Sitting over there, hold on. Bro, listen, man, I'm talking about I don't want to see that right now. There we go, block. But yeah, man, a hoe partner, if she's truly a hoe partner, look at that, hoe partner, that means that she's a hoe. That means she's doing what's vital to the title of a hoe. She's going to encourage you and compel you to be a greater woman, to be a greater hoe. And if she's not doing that, no, this is not a hoe partner. Some of you are currently and hopefully temporarily without a pimp right now. if you actually had an authentic whole partner, she would be encouraging you to do the right thing by promoting the game to you. Meaning that, you know what I mean, if you were right now, you without a P, you should be stacking it up. Yeah, you should be making sacrifices to get what you want. You say you want some pimping, right? Yeah, well, it's just like when you go to the dealership, somebody might say they want a Rolls Royce, but they coming with Honda money. You're not gonna leave off that lot with that fucked up credit and no money, you know what I mean, with the double R. No, you're not. You know what I mean? You get what you pay for. And many of you, you know what I mean, you're looking for something that don't have nothing to do with the game. You know? And, you know, some of you might be even be listening. I'm gonna come straight forward and knock the door down. Some of you don't even want to see, not only do you don't want nothing to do with the game, you don't want anybody around you that you fuck with to really basically do what's vital to the title, you know, of the game. Yeah. So, you know, somebody might be listening, Sin ain't talking to me. I'm not miserable. Listen, if you talking against the pimping, if you speaking against the game, if you got a woman or a group of women around you that's professing to be hoes, and one of them taking a liking to some pimping, and you're saying disrespectful things, you trying to bring up dirt, you trying to basically discourage her from endeavoring to be with a pimp. Yes, you are not, you know what I mean, a whole partner. And for you that's around somebody like that, you need to hurry up and get away from her. You need to hurry up. And it ain't just in our lifestyle, it's in all walks of life. You have some women, you know what I mean, don't have a man, and she can't keep a man when she do, but, you know what I mean, she want to discourage all her friends, you know what I mean, from having a man. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Shout out to Tiffany. Hey, Moonlight. You know what I mean? She don't want nobody to be happy in her circle. And as the scripture says, how can two walk together except they be agreed? At any time you see a miserable ass bitch and you see a group of miserable bitches, a group of bitches with her, it's nothing but misery partners. They, you know what I mean? Because anybody that's happy, that loves to be joyful, that loves serenity, they couldn't get into no continuity of being around somebody, you know what I mean, that wake up every day miserable, that wake up every day suicidal. No. So when you see, you know what I mean, a group of bitches, you know what I mean, well, one bitch, you know what I mean, she's hateful, she's upset, she's angry, you know what I mean, all the time, speaking against pimping all the time, speaking against the game all the time. Ain't nowhere in the world that, you know what I mean, somebody that's a stand-up hoe, that's authentic, gonna even be associated with a bitch like that. Not at all. You know what I mean? Hold on, there we go. Shout out to Big Kev, but I had to let you go, man. It ain't that type of party. You know, but shout out to you though, man. I don't mean no harm. Catch you on the next platform. But I'm simply saying that a hoe partner promotes hoeing. Yeah, a so-called hoe partner, she should be promoting the game. You know, doing things basically always about her money, always working out to increase her marketability, reading, you know, doing things to increase her intellectual capacity. She's always about her currency. She's a hoe. Her whole itinerary says hoeing. Her availability is to the game. She's a fucking hoe. You know, she breathes hoeing. You know what I mean? She's governed by the spirit of hoeing. Anything outside of hoeing, you know what I mean? She just basically, it's a vexation to the spirit of hoeing within her. She's really a hoe. You know? And so if you ever come across a woman like that, that friendship, that association is to be valued. Because you don't really get that many true hoe partners that really want to see you win, really want to see you win in the game, want to see you win with pimping, want to see you checking currency, want to see you with serenity, want to see you happy, you know what I mean, doing your thing in the game. When you got somebody, when you got another woman, or Lord, you really blessed if you have a group of women, you know what I mean, that's happy, you know what I mean, that, you know, you're successful and you're doing your thing, you know what I mean, in the game, you got to do everything in your power to maintain a friendship like that. You know, because it's very hard. It's not that many women that want to see you prosperous, because we have a huge population of women in the game that's very cancerous. And they pass off a lot of demonic spirits. And see, I didn't want to go into it, but I do want to go into it because it's the truth. Some of y'all are participating in sexual activities, you know what I mean, with miserable people. And when I say miserable people, I ain't just talking about niggas. I'm talking about bitches too. You know? So you're like, why am I so moody? Why do I feel like this? Where is this coming from? You know what I mean? It's the transformation of spirits from them sexual activities that you've been involved in. It ain't just basically with the niggas that you fucking with, even though I get to that, because we do have miserable bitches that's professing to be hoes, and these bitches got boyfriends and all type of shit. So right now, if you a young hoe in the game, you endeavoring to learn, you thirsting and hungering, you know what I mean, after the knowledge and wisdom of this game, you got to separate yourself, you know what I mean, from people that's not of this game. You know what I mean? Because you sitting over there, you know what I mean, not only affiliating and associating, communicating, but you fornicating. You sitting over there having sex with a miserable ass bitch. You transferring spirits. You transferring energy and vibration, you know what I mean, with this miserable ass bitch. And you wonder why, you know what I mean, you are the way you are. You're not really producing a multitude. You just producing a bad attitude that's scaring a multitude of tricks away from you. You wonder why. You know what I mean? But if you really sit up there and pay attention, you know what I mean, to the people that you associate with, the people that you endeavor, you know what I mean, to be successful with, you understand why you're not successful. Did you catch what I said? If you look around and see it, like, who are my so-called friends? Who are the ones I talk to? Who are the ones that hold on, what is she about? Damn, man, well, he do got a point. She's suicidal every time. Every time I talk to her, she's still upset about what happened and what didn't happen. Oh, let me just deal with that just for a minute. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are upset about what happened and what didn't happen. You know, you got some ladies in the game that have a very sour taste in their mouth about what happened when Jesus was crucified. That's how long it's been since they had a pimp, since Jesus was crucified. Back in 1862 AD, you know, that's when the bitch had a pimp, you know? And maybe that particular P that was presiding over her, you know, it's all type of innumerable reasons on why bitches leave situations bitter and not better. You know, the bride could have called herself giving her loyalty and currency to an individual for some years, and for those years it didn't produce nothing. No materialistics, no good characteristics. The situation really was just the best definition of a motherfucking waste of time. You know? Bitch didn't do nothing but, you know what I mean, pay a garbage can, you know, and then she went from that garbage can to another garbage can, to an attractive garbage can, to a handsome garbage can, to another garbage can that had a big dick, to another garbage can that knew how to eat pussy, to another garbage can that knew how to tell beautiful lies and do things between her thighs. You know what I mean? She was just going from garbage can to garbage can. And now, you know what I mean, she 30 years old or past her 30s, mid 30s, 35, 36 years old, and she's upset because she's not that bitch no more. She's looking at TBT pictures and she's not the size that she used to be. She don't have the marketability that she used to have. She ain't producing the currency that she used to produce. She's upset. And you got a lot of older, bitter bitches that's trying to basically associate with a lot of younger bitches. You know what I mean? And they ain't doing nothing but they ain't even doing nothing but fucking up the potential, you know what I mean, hoes in the game. Because these are some miserable bitches. And if you're a young hoe right now, man, you better run for your life. Watch who you talk to. Watch who you bless with your time. Like I told you, always what? Observe, stay preserved, and that's the way you know who deserves your time. Everybody don't deserve your time. You know, and when I say that, that's not pertaining to a certain P presiding over you. Or no, that's pertaining to even the bitches in the game. Some of y'all need to realize that don't nobody love you. And I know that's cold, right? I know that sounds cold than a motherfucker, but guess what, bitch? My name is not friendship. My name is Sinful to P. You know, some of y'all looking for love in all the wrong people. You looking for love in all the wrong places, the people, and you ain't doing nothing but wasting time, baby. Now, I know you just got through listening to some of your favorite little R&B songs and your head is all in the clouds and shit. You probably just got through listening to some Mary J. Blige, bitch. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But, bitch, pull your head out the motherfucking clouds, bitch, and let me bring you to this planet called reality. You know, you trying to find love in all the wrong people. You trying to find love in people that got self-hate. Now, does that make sense? Does that make sense that you're trying to be loved by individuals who have self-hate? An abundance of it, too. Now, say, is that logical? But I understand that logic doesn't exist in the world of emotions. But yes, baby, that's the best definition of a waste of time, trying to be loved by individuals that have self-hate. You around individuals that hate themselves. P, what you mean by that? Well, you know what I mean? Some of y'all be dealing with folks that's always high, always on drugs, always want to be high, always want to get drunk. You know, not too much ism, just a lot of drugs and alcoholism. Yeah, you know what I mean? And you want and you involving yourself with an individual or individuals like that. And as you stay involved, and I'm not saying all the time, but there is a possibility that you might evolve, you know, into the individuals that you around. A great possibility. You know, I know some bitches when they first came in the game, no, they wasn't drinking this, getting high and all of that shit, but they got involved in the wrong situation. This nigga was getting high. His bitches was getting high. They was getting drunk. And she got involved and evolved into that. You see why it's imperative for you to go into the right situation? Because the wrong situation not only will hinder you from getting to the destination of success, but going to the wrong situation will be the demise of you. It will only hinder you from being the best you. You know what I mean? So I'm not just teaching against simps and choosing gangbangers and strangers and everything that's contrary to the pimping. I'm telling you this, anything contrary to the hoeing. Yeah, stay away from them bitches too. Because evil communication corrupt good hoes. Did you hear what I told you? Evil communication, faggot communication corrupt good hoes. You don't need to be socializing with faggots. You know the bitch a faggot. I know, Sam, but she cute and she funny. You gotta watch, man, who you entertain. Yeah. And no disrespect, I know my people, black men and black women. My people, if you study my people from ancient times to recent times, the reason why the enemy has always been able to preside over us and have dominion over us is because we choose entertainment over enlightenment. And I'm telling you that a lot of you gonna end up making the wrong decisions on the pavement because you like entertainment than enlightenment. You know, you want to associate and communicate with bitches that ain't about shit. Bitches that just be coming to the blade to take pictures and go live just to get her Instagram popping. Bitch ain't sit up there. She ain't about catching one date. She ain't, hold on, let me do this. There we go. Bitch ain't about catching one date. She ain't sit up there and got one trick's face yet. Not one. But she going live, you know what I mean, on Instagram. Hey, live. Hey, girl, we out here. 304, real 304 shit. Bitch, yes. Girl, yeah, we just out. I just touched down. Girl, yes, I just touched down. Oh, you like my hair? Stupid shit. Bitch ain't about the game at all. And you got a huge population that go to the Blade every day just for a popularity contest. It's not to make no money. It's not to sit up there, you know what I mean, and really produce any greatness in the game. You know what I mean? Hold on. What y'all doing? What? Oh no, girl, yeah, I had to switch my hair. What, I just changed the color of my hair to, girl, I had to. I don't know, I just woke up, I was like, yeah, I want to do green and pink hair today. Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh? Girl, my folks got me down, you know what I mean, on Vice Night. I ain't even supposed to be out here on Vice Night, girl. He just got me out here. Is you coming out tonight? Stupid shit. It ain't got nothing to do with this game. Nothing. You know, bitch, y'all, sitting over there. And then, hold on. Then you got your bitches, you know what I mean? They just got a miserable spirit. Even in the live. Some bitches know how to hide it well. Some bitches don't even know how to hide it. Bitch go live. What's up, girl? How you doing? Just out here, bitch. Oh, girl, we see you. You know what I mean? You looking cute, girl. Oh, I look cute. Thank you. Girl, how's looking out there? I was thinking about coming out there. I've been hearing about bitches around there really eat. My friend, my HP, she just hit a watch out there over there. You know, I'm thinking about coming out there, girl. Girl, ain't shit out here. You know what I mean? This shit tired, you know. Just miserable. You know what I mean? And y'all be sitting over there just following these type of people. Man, listen, I run away from misery. There's some people that want help. There's some people that want deliverance, you know what I mean, out of that help. There's some people that want to come out of bondage and come to the knowledge of this game. And then there's some people, man, that just want to remain the same. Yeah, they want to keep producing insults to the game, not positive results in the game. I stay away from them type of people. You know? No. So, and you should, and young ho that's listening, you should too. You know what I mean? That's not a hoe. You know what I mean? That's 9 out of 10. That's just a bitter bitch that's just coming to the Blade for attendance. She not coming about the Benjamins, baby. You know what I mean? She just walking up there. Even the way she walks, she ain't got no pep in her step. You know what I mean? She just got depression is all in her expression. She look like she in need of a blessing. Things just look fucked up. And she want to fuck up your energy. And let me tell you something. Yeah, let me see, that ain't nothing but the game. Have you ever got ready for work? You was listening to some good Sugar Free, or you was listening to some Donna Cherry, or some good Silky Slim, or maybe you was listening to some Rallo, or maybe you was listening to some Freeze Is It. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was listening to some Mac Dre. You know, whatever you was, maybe you was listening to some Larry June. I don't know. But you was just feeling real good. The spirit of Horn was just all on you. You was like, yeah, I look fine tonight. No trick can tell me no. I'm getting ready to have it. I'm going to be the best looking hoe out here tonight. I'm killing it. And then you did the dumbass move that you never should have did. You fucking answered the phone for an MP. Not an HP, but an MP. You know, that miserable partner. And your energy was just all in the heavens. You was just ready to tear it up. And some of y'all were so unwise. You were so silly. You became a fucking trash can and allowed this bitch to put her trashy ass spirit in you, her negativity in you. You was feeling so good, had the whole music, you know what I mean, just out, just loud. You were just ready to sit up there and go tear it up tonight. And then you sit up there and answer the phone for this bitch that ain't talking about nothing. You know, and every time, and let me say this to you. Some of y'all are too friendly. You too nice. And this is the wrong lifestyle for that. Oh, man, let me talk about it. You know what I mean? You too nice, man. You too nice with the tricks. You too nice with miserable people. You know what I mean? You too nice, you know what I mean, with miserable family members. Bitch, you got to learn how to say no. Yeah, you got to learn how to cut some people off, bitch. Otherwise, you know what I mean, A lot of people just gonna be evangelizing a lot of negative spirits, to you, and you gonna sit up there, and keep taking them. You answer the phone for everybody. Anybody and everybody that call you, this person ain't talking about shit. She miserable. She just got out of a fucked up relationship. She about to get into another fucked up situationship. There's gonna be another battleship in her life. And you keep answering the motherfucker. But seeing this my friend. No, she ain't. The bitch ain't even a friend to herself. How the fuck she gonna be a friend to you? How she gonna be loyal to you? How she gonna show you love? How she gonna be a friend to you and she ain't even a friend to her motherfucking self? You know what I mean? Come on, man. We just talking this game for right now. You sit up there and answer the phone. You know what I mean? Girl, what you doing? You got a minute? Yeah, girl, that's why I picked up the phone. What's going on? Oh, man. These niggas ain't shit. It's always the nigga. And I know that, most of y'all have a problem, with taking any type of accountability. I understand that. It's hard, especially because of these kind-hearted ass niggas. Every time a bitch, it's time for it. I spoke about this earlier. Every time the game is presenting some accountability to a bitch, it's either, one of these niggas, trying to snatch it from you. But I come to bring the accountability to you today, But, yeah, man, it's always, her family ain't shit. Her mama didn't do this. Her father didn't do this. The 9 niggas that she paid in 2 months, they didn't do this. They didn't do that. It's everybody's fault but hers. And let me say this to you. Some of you know that these individuals is at fault, but you allow them to just basically keep, talking. I want to tell you something. You an enabler of their mess. Anytime that that a friend of yours, now you say you her friend, if you was a real friend, you would call her out on her mess. You would call her out on her mess. Some of y'all know some shit that don't nobody know. Some of you know that, bitches was having boyfriends behind they pimp back. Bitch was sitting over there tucking money and some more shit. She told you that. And then when the game spanked her and whooped her ass, she's sitting over there. I don't know why I'm going through this. I don't know why I just was in a car accident. I don't know why I keep going in and out of jail, like it's the thing to do. I don't know why this trick just beat my ass. I don't know why I just got robbed. I don't know why I just keep getting raped. I don't know why my life is like this. Why? And the truth about every situation that she be involved in. Some of the trifling shit that this bitch did. But, I guess that, y'all in a situationship where y'all just, keep lying to one another. I can't call it a friendship, but I can call it misery partners. Yeah. And like I said, for you young hoes, for you young women that just got in the lifestyle, yeah, man, run away. Yeah, run. Anything that I'm explaining, any characteristics, leave that alone. Leave them type of people alone. Because she'll end up giving you that sorrowful, bitter, spirit. You might have been charged up to do some horn tonight, and you end up crying, with this motherfucking MP, because she ready to kill herself, off of what happened and what didn't happen in her life. We just gonna deal with some real issues, Some women, it's some real internal damage, some of them been molested. Some incestuous activities transpired, in the days of their youth. Some of them, was in pretty much basically was in a foster home. A lot of shit transpired. They wasn't protected like that. So in a lot of capacities, these people are damaged. It's going to take more than just, I'm going to just keep this all the way 100. Some people might not agree, but I'm going to just come straight through the door with it. Some of these issues and problems that some of the ladies have in the lifestyle, it's going to take more than the pimping. That bitch need God. That bitch need the Godhead. That bitch need Yahweh, Yahshua, the Holy Ghost. She need all of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's some things that transpired in her life. You know what I mean? Yeah, she gonna need the help of God. She need deliverance, true deliverance. You know, she needs salvation. She needs the engrafted word of God. You know, some of y'all got some problems, man. That's so motherfucking cold. Certain things happen to you. You know what I mean? That got you so mentally fucked up. You seriously, you know what I mean, need help from God. You need help from the creator, not a creature. It's some issues that you have that a creature cannot help you with. It can give you some encouraging words, but man, you got to wholeheartedly, sincerely, earnestly, on a daily go to God about that, baby. Seriously. You know, that pimp, you know, he can only do so much. His P don't stand for perfect. His P don't stand for God. No. P wouldn't stand for God because G star, I understand that, but you know what I'm saying. You know? So with that being said, some of y'all have some issues. Some of y'all are so miserable. You know what I mean? And that's why, I know you don't want to accept it, but baby, that's why you want to be high all the time. That's why you want to be drunk all the time. You trying to drown yourself, you know what I mean, in that. You don't want to face reality. You don't want to face what happened to you. You don't want to face, you know, what did happen and what didn't happen in your life. So you just want to stay high. You know? You want to stay drunk all the time. You know, and like I said, for the individuals that don't have these problems, you need to abstain and refrain, you know what I mean? Because a lot of you not even strong enough to be around these people. You're not. You just got into the game. You don't even have the game. You just get out the incubator with this shit. What you look like being around that type of energy? You know? Seriously. How can two walk together except they be agreed? How could you, you know what I mean? If this individual is miserable, only a miserable individual, you know what I mean, gonna stay involved. You know, if I know, picture me being around a miserable nigga all the time. And I know some miserable niggas, you know what I mean, in the game. They was always depressed. Come on, Pete, man, we about to go campaign, man. Come on, man. Get over that shit. You know what I mean? That bitch didn't blew up, man. You know, the only reason why you thinking about that old bitch, man, because you ain't knocked the new bitch, man. Come on, man. Get out here and pimp, man. Come on, campaign with me one time. Man, them bitches ain't shit. The game ain't what it used to be. That's not a pimp part. He want to stay in misery. The game is pulling. The game is reaching for him. But he want to stay in misery. And just like I know some guys that profess pimping, you know what I mean, that have the spirit of depression and want to stay in depression, you know what I mean, in the lifestyle. Man, I know a whole bunch of bitches like that. You know? But you don't have to be like that. You don't have to remain like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you the lifeline. I told you what to do. You know what I mean? Those that's listening, like I said, some of you have some problems, you know what I mean, that of course if you got involved, you know what I mean, with the right pimp, the right man, you know, he could preside. But some of you have some problems that it's a little deeper than that. A whole lot of deeper than that. And of course, you know, when you listening to a nigga that's trying to manipulate you out some money, he gonna paint it like, oh, girl, just choose up with me and, you know, whoop, whoop, I got you and things like that. Baby, I'm just speaking the vernacular of realness to you. Some of you have some issues, you know, that go past, you know, being with another human being. You know? Yeah, you have some issues that only can be solved, you know what I mean, through basically, you know what I mean, a higher being, you know, the creator, through spirituality, not nothing in carnality. That's just reality, baby, you know? But some of you, like I said, hold on, damn. I can't even see the comment. Okay, I got the comments back, cool. You know, hold on, I gotta make sure, because I told y'all, I gotta cut those type off because you're gonna get the karma too if you condoning it. Baby, you reap what you sow and you reap what you don't hoe. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. If you sow misery and if you basically sit up there, you know what I mean, you want to stay miserable, you're not gonna have a profitable time. And if you know individuals that's miserable and you keep staying around them miserable people, you're going to produce the same spirits and energy and vibration that they produce. It's simple. It's simple. You know what I mean? If you notice, you know what I mean, it's just like if for example, right? Say a person be like, man, I don't want to be fat no more. You know what I mean? I'm about to, today, I'm about to start on losing weight. I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. But then you go hang around motherfuckers that's eating, you know, KFC and Popeyes and Harold's Chicken and all of this shit all day. You know what I mean? They want to smoke and just eat food all day. You're not strong enough yet. You need to basically build up, you know, some strength, you know, get you get some discipline about yourself. Then you can sit up there and come around them when you get some discipline about yourself. But if you don't have if you struggle, you know what I mean, with the spirit of procrastination and you don't have no discipline about yourself, if you stay in that wrong environment, you're going to keep getting into a development, baby, of the wrong thing. Yeah, that's just the 100. You know, if you keep associating yourself with individuals that's not, don't have the same frame of mind, that don't want to do anything positive, that don't want to sit up there, you know what I mean, and lose weight. They want to keep on, you know, getting out of shape and then convincing themselves. And then let me say this to you, and I know some of you going to get upset, but it's the real. You know, some of y'all are out of shape. Some of y'all are big. Some of y'all are obese. And you obese to the point where you really close to dying, baby, and you don't even know it. You haven't been to the hospital. You haven't got checked up. You know what I mean? People encouraging you in your mess. And that's another thing that I'm going to say. If you really a hoe partner, when you really got a real hoe partner, she might not tell you in front of everybody, you know what I mean? Because she really loves you. She got some love for you. She going to pull you to the side if she really got love for you, right? And it's very hard to find in this game. That's why I said if you really got somebody that got love, you better cherish that shit because it's a famine in the land for it, right? But a bitch will tell you like, hey, girl, you doing too much. I understand that, you know, you convinced yourself, you manipulated yourself, you know, into thinking that it's all right. Well, you know, man, I'm a fine ass BBW. Hey, man, listen, man, I've seen certain broads that was a small fry away from dying. And motherfuckers just encouraging the shit, you know what I mean, like it's cool. You know, like it's acceptable. No, that shit ain't acceptable. It's actually abominable. You know, and it's abominable that you would even sit up there and endorse the shit. Be an enabler of the shit. When you really, you know what I mean, love somebody. You know what I mean? You tell them the truth to their soul. That's what you do when you really possess, you know, the feelings that you profess to have for an individual. You're going to tell them the truth. Baby, I don't know what you're going through, but you fucking up your marketability. You have a beautiful face, you know, but I look at you, you be eating this, then you be smoking this, you be smoking that, and then you be drinking this and drinking that. Baby, you know, if you keep doing that, you know, not only you going to fuck up your marketability, but you're going to end up going to an early grave. And I don't want that to happen to you because I sincerely, genuinely love you. You know, somebody that really got love for you, that's what they'll tell you. But somebody that see you in mess and keep doing mess and really don't have, they're going to encourage you to keep destroying yourself. Some of y'all got some miserable partners. You know what I mean? The bitch know that, you know, you got a beautiful face. You got some big ass titties. You got a good personality about yourself. And if you was to lose weight and get in shape, you know what I mean, you would be a powerhouse in the game. But, you know what I mean, due to the fact that, you know what I mean, you're eating yourself, you know, out of the game. You're eating yourself out of your campaign, you know, for the Octane for tricks. You know, she going to keep encouraging you, you know what I mean, to keep eating that destruction. Because she don't want you to be your best. She don't want you to be, you know, the best that you could be in the game. So, of course, she gonna, you know what I mean, buy you all of the junk or basically allow you to, you know, keep killing yourself because she don't want you to be her best. Hey, miserable people love misery. You know, some just like, okay, it's just like a big bitch, you know, she tell her man, baby, I ain't gonna never leave you. You know what I mean? You ain't got to lose weight. Yeah, she telling him that because she fat. She fat as hell. And she want that nigga to remain fat as hell. You know what I mean? Why? Because as long as he sit up there with titties as big as Pamela Anderson, you know what I mean, she gonna feel comfortable, you know what I mean, being fat than a motherfucker. You know, he's not pushing her to any greatness. He's not going to compel her to be the best her. Why? Because he's sitting over there eating himself out of a campaign, which creates a spirit of comfortability in the house for her to sit up there and destroy her marketability. Yeah. You know what I mean? But a true individual, a true HP, you know what I mean, that really want to see you win, you know, if they see you doing things that's destroying your marketability, if she see you doing things that's making you age, you know, putting wrinkles in your face, if she see you, you know what I mean, doing things that might destroy your youthful beauty, you know, a bitch that really got love for you, she gonna tell you. Yeah, she gonna tell you, hey, you need to, especially, and I don't want you to feel offended, you know what I mean, but if you're a white bitch, you know what I mean, and you smoking and you drinking, come on now. You know that some of y'all, you know what I mean, is 24 and you looking like you 44. You know what I mean, bitch, you don't need to be drinking and smoking. It's only really a selective crowd of y'all that can do some things and get away with things. But bitch, you already know that, you know what I mean, if you keep doing this shit, you're going to be motherfucking 24, 25 looking like Joe Namath, bitch. You're going to be old as hell. You know what I mean? And a motherfucker that got love for you gonna tell you like, bitch, you don't need to be doing that. You need to drink your water. You need to be eating your fruit. You know what I mean? Summertime is 2 seconds away. And you remember now, okay, you can get an attitude if you want. But bitch, you gotta remember, I was shopping with you. And I seen the look on your face when you couldn't fit that. I seen the look on your face when you couldn't fit this, when you couldn't get into that, because of all the weight that you gained. I seen it. You know what I mean? I'm talking to you out of love. You're gonna be mad as hell. You might be temporarily mad at me for telling the truth, but I'd rather for you to be mad at me for telling you the truth than, you understand me, for you to sit up there and keep destroying yourself. Yeah. I was with you, bitch, when you went into that fitting room and you came out, you know what I mean, looking a damn fool. You was mad as hell because you couldn't fit that shit. Yeah, I remember. You know what I mean? See, you know, a real, like I said, somebody that really love you, she gonna tell you the truth, man. Regardless if you like it or not. You know what I mean? That's who you need to be around. You need to be around individuals that tell you the truth, regardless of how you feel. That's what you need to be around. You need to be around motherfuckers that's gonna that want to see you win. You know what I mean? And if they got to offend you, you know what I mean, to basically sit up there, you understand me, and to compel you to greatness, then it just is what it is. It just is what it is. That's a true HP. A MP, you know, a misery partner, no, she wants you to be getting a continuity of being miserable. Whatever you drink or you smoke or whatever you eat, you know what I mean, that is hindering you from being the best you, yeah, she gonna promote that. She don't mind doing that with you. You know, she don't mind. You know, hold on. For you young hoes, stay around people that's about this game, especially when you first get in the game. You know, you want to have a shutout so you can have a shut in. You want to shut out everything that's not of this game, anything that's contrary to this game, conversations that promote square shit, abstain and refrain from that. You don't want to participate in no conversations that exalt square shit. Leave that alone. You know what I mean? Because that ain't exalting the game. That's not glorifying the game. Anything that's not about this game, leave it alone. You know, get away from that. And then also you have to be very careful of not only what the music that you listen to, but the people you listen to. So if you know you following a miserable ass bitch that's always in a state of misery, she always got something going on that ain't about this game, you need to unfollow her. You need to unfollow her. You know what I mean? It's just that serious. Your happiness is just that serious. Your success is just that serious. It's just your peace It's just that serious. What do you get out of following an individual every time they go live? You know, she want to get drunk. Every time she go live, she want to get high. You know, see, when you in the game, you supposed to be able to look at people through the eyes of the game. That's what separates us from squares. You ain't just supposed to see a beautiful face or a handsome individual. You supposed to be able to see, you know what I mean, that soul, that spirit of the individual. And if you see an individual always want to get drunk, always want to get high, always got something, you know what I mean, problematic to say, you know what I mean, always disruptive, always speaking down on individuals that's really about this game, hey man, unfollow that individual immediately. You have nothing to do with anything that promotes being miserable. Hey, 206 Sweetness. Hey, how you doing, babe? Blessings to you. Hey, I haven't said that all throughout this live. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, not only do I want you to click on the subscribe button, but I want you to click on the bell. And I want you to hit on all notifications. So when I go live, you know what I mean, I ain't got to send you nothing in your damn DM. You know what I mean? When I go live, you just instantly get the notification that I'm live. Why? Because not only are you subscribed to the channel, but you clicked on the bell to receive all notifications from the channel. I will start going live on here more often. We're going to get this channel cracking. You know? Shout out to all the women that ain't even in the lifestyle, you know what I mean? But you showed up just to basically support, you know what I mean, the content that's conveyed about, you know what I mean, different subjects. I appreciate all of the ladies. Blessings to all of you, you know? But to sum it up all in a nutshell, you know, be around individuals that's about this life, that promote the game, that's on one accord with the game. You know, I see Coco, big head ass, and came through with $2. You know what I mean? The channel grew since the last live. It really did, Prince, and it's about to grow some more because I'm going to start going live on here more often. You know, because there's a lot of topics that I haven't touched on pertaining to the ladies. And then I had so many of the ladies. You know, you always giving game to the fellas. When you gonna go live on here? So, you know, I gotta start coming here more often. But yes, make sure that you're around individuals that's of the same mind, same spirit as you are about this game. You know, you don't want to be around individuals, you know what I mean, as soon as you try to endeavor to be with a pimp, and as soon as she hear about you endeavoring to be with a pimp, she get into an attitude. She want to say things, you know, and do things to discourage you, you know, from being with the pimpin'. And the reason why she wants to discourage you from being with the pimpin', because she knows the rules and the regulations that come, you know, the structure, the discipline that comes with being with a pimp. So she know that once she get involved with the pimping, she can no longer be involved with anything that's contrary to the game. So that's why, you know, when you told her that you thinking about choosing up with this P, you know what I mean, that she immediately started making up lies on the man, or tried to have a Wendy Williams, Tasha K show with you, you know what I mean, about a nigga that she don't even know about. She don't even know this man. But it's to hinder you from making steps to progression. She wants you to stay in transgressions with her. She wants you to stay in a state of depression with her. She wants you to stay in a hotel room with her. Like right now, you know what I mean, I might be talking, man, there might be 4 bitches in one motherfucking motel room that's listening. I lie to you not. Many lives that I have spoke about this game, it be renegades, you know what I mean, 3-4 bitches deep listening to my shit. You know, 3-4 bitches sharing one room. And it's somebody in that little miserable clique. You tired of being miserable. You tired of being with these bitches every day, moody little bitches, you know, every day. All y'all sitting over there on your period at the same time. All y'all depressed. You know what I mean? You tired of that shit. You know, you want to be around something that promotes serenity and victory and prosperity, you know? You tired of that shit. You gotta break away from them bitches. You got to get away from them bitches. I knew of this one broad, and I just helped her with get to one of my P partners. But she said, Sin, I really do want to be with some pimping. You know what I mean? I sincerely do. You know, I'm out here with my friend. You know, she cool. You know what I mean? But, she really don't, I'm not going to say she hate pimps, but I could tell she ain't really doing nothing to be with one. Plus, she got a baby. Some of y'all got miserable partners that have children, and some of you have been with these individuals. This miserable partner of yours, they might have did something for you at a time when you didn't have shit or when you needed something. They was there. So because of that one time or few times that they was there for you, you know what I mean? You feel like you obligated, to basically stay with this particular miserable person. Well, I want to choose with a pimp, but I got to help her, with her kid and woo, 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 woo. Hey, man, I know I'm about to sound so motherfucking cutthroat, right now. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. Hey, fuck all of that. Yeah. I know that, you like, huh? Yeah, bitch, fuck all of that. If you really was a friend to her, you would better yourself. Yeah, go ahead and exemplify what a hoe is supposed to be. And once she see you go from that circumstance to a greater circumstance, that'll be a friend to her. So that when you come back to minister the game to the bitch, like, yeah, bitch, you remember when I was with you, we didn't have shit. We was in a hotel room going from here to here, smoking and drinking, but bitch, we was miserable. You see me now. You see my glow. You see my skin. You see my teeth is the best definition of white. You see how I've been glowing. You see how I've been hoeing around here. You can have that same thing. You can have this same peace. You can have this same prosperity. You can win too. But you can't really get to her and compel her to do the right thing if you keep staying around her doing the wrong thing. Yeah. You ain't no motherfucking new results doing the same thing with the same miserable people, bitch. That shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So, yeah, like I've been saying, man, get around individuals that truly want to win. That's truly about this game. That's truly, under, the umbrella of the pimping. Following orders, following instructions of some authentic pimping. Not the simping, not the gangbanger, not the stranger. Not the individual, you understand me, that's hoe hustling, but a real pimp. Be associated, be involved with the authentic. That's the only individuals that you should be around. Unfollow everybody that that when they go live, they don't have any substance, any intelligence that's coming out their mouth. Everything that this bitch says, it's always some gossip shit. It's always talking about people. It's never no ideas. She not only can she not keep a man, but the bitch can't keep a friend. Bitch, stop following her. Yeah, don't, and not just following her when you out on the blade, It's okay to be cordial, but all of these long ass conversations and shit with bitches that ain't about nothing, yeah, bitch, stop that. Yeah. Get some I don't mean to sound like that, but yeah, bitch, you need to sit up there and get some sinful, about yourself, bitch. You need to be more cutthroat. Yeah, you gotta learn how to tell people no. You gotta learn how to speak in the vernacular of silence, not just when a pimp is sweating you, but you need to sit up there and speak in the vernacular of silence to these bitches that ain't about nothing. If you really about something. Yeah. I ain't talking now. If you fucking with a pimp, you already know, man, you supposed to be in pocket. You know what I mean? Yeah, you supposed to be in pocket when them pimps sitting up there sweating you, sitting over there saying they best little nursery lines or trying to campaign at you. It's your job, what? To do what's vital to the title of a hoe, to stay in pocket. But bitch, I'm not just telling you to stay in pocket, you know what I mean, on motherfuckers that's trying to sweat you. You know what I mean? Especially if you're involved with some pimp. But I'm telling you to stay in pocket, you know what I mean, on miserable bitches. Bitches that ain't about shit. Yeah, stay in pocket on their ass. You know, have nothing to do with them. Treat them like a rival game. Bitches that's always getting pregnant by squares, getting trains ran on them by squares, getting pregnant by squares, and got the nerve, you know what I mean, to be talking about the game 1 minute, then, you know what I mean, next minute, they involved in some square ass shit that ain't got nothing to do about the game. Hey, bitch, stop socializing with that bitch. That bitch ain't about no hoeing. Fuck you socializing with that. Fuck you socializing with a bitch like that for. Bitch, stop. You wasting time. You casting pearls before swine. Stop it. But, as you know, Sin didn't touch that hour now, man. Let me look at some of y'all statements before I sit up there, man, and depart. See if I can answer any, if you got any questions pertaining to anything that I said, you know what I mean, pertaining to this message. You can ask anything. Hold on now. Hey, Alicia B, I see you, baby. I think I already spoke to Tiffany. Did anybody have any questions before I leave? Blessings to Sepulveda the Prince, man. Good looking. But is there anybody, is there any lady, you know what I mean, that want to call in? Either you can ask your question in the comment section, or I open up the phone lines and you can call in and speak. Whatever you want to do, you have nothing but opportunity and liberty to speak your mind right now. Is there any woman that has a question that need me to give clarity on anything that was said? Let me see. Spoke facts, no questions. Okay. I hear you. You was very clear. Baby, I thought I was. I spoke in the language of simplicity the whole time. I simplified everything to where a fool could not err therein. Yeah, I came straight forward. You know, usually seeing to have sometime at least 40%, you know, comedy involved. I didn't, you know, do too much of that. I came straight forward because it was a very serious message. You know what I mean? It's a lot of young ladies that's involved in the game right now. And some of them are hungry, thirsty, you know what I mean, for the game. And it's sad to say it, but some people are really learning the game through social media. So just imagine if you're a novice in the lifestyle, you're a whole rookie, you green as hell, and you get in your game, you getting your game from watching so-called hoes go live talking about the game. Lord have mercy. You know what I mean? I can understand why you so perplexed. I can understand why you bewildered, baby. You know what I'm saying? But look like ain't nobody have no questions, man. You know, maybe I really came through. I appreciate all you ladies, man, for showing up. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. By all means, you know, if you know a woman that needed to hear this, but for whatever reason, maybe she had to preside over something, you know, during that this time, you know, please, by all means, you know, take the link from this video and share it with her so she can hear it. By all means. I was told the realest person in the room is the most logical and practical. Yeah, well, it you know, it's real. It's realness and logic. You know, emotionalism, you know what I mean, it calls you to say and do things that's contrary to the game. But, you know, it's realness and logic, so I could agree with that. Shout out to Rob Bass that just came in here. But yeah, you know, I'm over an hour, and yeah, we're going to end it just like that. Appreciate all the ladies for coming through, and this definitely won't be the last. I enjoyed everybody. I hope you guys live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live, man. Stay blessed, everybody. I'm out.